early out this morning.
Whew, it's cold. Where are my keys?
All right, this is gonna be our first cold start with the new exhaust right here.
Not too bad, not too bad. I was expecting it to be a little bit louder, to be quite honest with you. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and get out of the neighborhood though before we make our neighbors mad.
Yo, welcome back to the channel. Hayden Croy here with another video for you guys. Today we actually are going to be going over a brand new exhaust that we just had installed on the car. So we had another custom exhaust made. We switched out just the axle back. I know I've mentioned that we were planning on doing that in the past, but we finally went ahead and did that. And then we also changed up our exhaust tips. We ended up going with the same style, just a little bit larger. So let me go ahead and show you guys what this looks like.
All right, so right here we can see the exhaust just sitting here. We got the quad exhaust tips. We have gone up to 4-inch exhaust tips on that, and then as you guys can see right down there, those are our new mufflers that we're going to be running. So they are just little performance style mufflers, and they're straight through. So they definitely just give the car a little bit of a deeper tone, eliminate some of that tractor sound, and I honestly am a pretty big fan of the way it sounds so far. So let me show you guys what it sounds like.
So why did we switch up our exhaust? We switched it up mainly because honestly we wanted something a little bit louder. Our other exhaust, don't get me wrong, sounded really good. It just was a little bit too quiet for, you know, my taste. But that being said, I did keep that other exhaust. I just switched out the axle back and it unbolts right after that rear axle. So I was able to keep that entire exhaust setup, which is now in the garage, and I'll be able to switch it on and off whenever I please. So if I want to go back to a quieter exhaust, it just takes a couple bolts and there we go. We got ourselves a quiet exhaust again. So no need for valves. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's gonna take me a little bit more effort, but I'd rather just have two full exhaust systems that are just meant for two separate things. So that's what we've gone ahead and did. And I'm a big fan of the way it came out. We did obviously go to those larger exhaust tips. We went to the 4-inch exhaust tips, and I'm a big fan of the way they look. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comment section below. Prior, we were on a 3.5-inch exhaust tip each, so it is a little bit bigger. Not anything crazy by any means, though. All right, we got the GoPro strapped onto the back of the car. We're gonna get you guys a little bit of driving sound clips. So right here you guys can see this is the exhaust that we took off. These were the mufflers that we were running. That is exactly where it just detaches right there from.
and these were the exhaust tips. If you're driving a Mark 7 GTI and you want to run this ECS diffuser right here, you're going to need to put on exhaust tips like this style unless you want to shorten the length of the pole right there. So that is the only style that you will be able to use. And there's nothing wrong with them, but they do somewhat cause a lot of drone because there is just simply a wall in there to catch some of that exhaust and divert it out the other exhaust tip. Keep that in mind. The new exhaust tips are a direct Y pipe, so it's a lot less drone coming from the exhaust tips themselves, and overall just a little bit cleaner of a look.
All right, let's get a interior cabin pull. I'll go on and tell you guys, this setup is much louder than my other one was, but it actually does not drone as bad at highway speed. So let's go on ahead and get a little pull in real quick. 40 mile an hour, go second gear actually. Go down to 35, and we'll hit it. Definitely a good bit louder in here. These pops are definitely way louder. Listen to these in the woods real quick. I'm sure you guys can probably tell. Yeah, pretty crazy. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's video. First off, let me say thank you guys for tuning in. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I know that we didn't do a whole lot other than just go over this new exhaust setup, but hopefully you guys like it. I'm a pretty big fan of the way it sounds. We might be changing it up a little bit in the future, but we're going to wait until we do our hybrid turbo setup because, you know, it's a different exhaust housing on that turbo. Who knows, it might change the sound of the exhaust a little bit. So either way, we're going to wait till we do that before we change up the exhaust anymore. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button so that way YouTube knows that you liked this video. And also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're trying to grow this channel as big as we can, as fast as we can, and can't do it without your support. So really appreciate it if you subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.